Hey guys, welcome to my channel! This here is a Twin Flames reading messages from Divine Feminine. It's the feminine Twin Flame girl read for girls. You bet all the girls are gonna get the Twin Flame reading today. Yeah, because that's how it works. Oh my goodness, guys. It's Sunday. I hope you guys are doing okay out there. If you're new here, welcome, everybody. My name is Kurt, and I am what you would call a Divine Feminine Twin Flame. I am Divine Feminine. Yes. Stupid thing. And my Twin Flame, who is a woman, she's what you call Divine Masculine. She's the Divine Masculine. You know, every time I talk like that, it sounds more like, is it Bullwinkle or Rocky? I think it was Rocky. You guys remember that? Any of you, like Gen Xers or baby boomers? I don't know. And now here's time for something we think you'll really like. You guys remember that? I don't know. Anyway, what's the deal with the gender labels? Well, no problem. Gender labels, fine. You know, you can use them, right? But let's be clear about what that is. Because it's not the whole Twin Flame DMDF thing. It's not really gender. It's energy, guys. It's energy. And I don't mean feminine energy versus masculine energy. I mean just energy. Like plus, minus, right? Hot, cold, good, bad, up, down, this, that, me, you, duality, right? Duality, yin and yang, duality. And, that's how our universe functions. That's how the mind functions, right? So that's what that really is. I think, however, maybe, perhaps, I don't know. I wasn't there, but if I had to guess, you know, maybe part of the reason why those labels are still around, the whole DMDF thing, is because, it is primarily women that do the chasing. And I can tell you from my YouTube channel analytics, like when I look in the back office of my YouTube channel, over 87% of my Twin Flame audience are women. That is true. I don't know why that is. I don't know. The only thing I can think of is because guys don't like to talk about their feelings. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. These are a little bit off. I'm going to have to move these just a scotch. That should be good. So, I don't know, guys. That's the only thing I can think of. Maybe back in the day, I don't know, in the 70s or something, when people were still trying to figure this out, somebody noticed it's always a woman, seemingly, right? It's extremely rare to get a man, it seems, who is the so-called chaser. But it does happen. It does happen, roughly 13% of the time, 13% of the time. And I'm one of those times, guys. So here I am. I went through the whole shit. We met. It was all beautiful and amazing and perfect. And there's the little bubble phase at the beginning. And it's just so awesome and ideal and just mind-blowing sex and blah-bitty-blah. Okay. After about 4 weeks, maybe a little bit more than that, she takes off. She takes off a-running. I'm seeing somebody else or whatever, right? And oh my damn, did it destroy me like never before. And I've been through other breakups before, guys. Longer relationships, a lot longer, than just like 4 weeks or so, right? Cheating too, like stuff like that, right? And I did not react anything like this. This was insanity, dude. And the obsessive thinking is just over the top. It's Oh my God, it's like it's happening to you. Dude, you can't fucking turn it off. It's so weird. And then on top of that, and I wasn't expecting this shit, somewhere about partway through the Dark Night of the Soul, I start seeing a whole bunch of fucking repeating number patterns and synchronicities everywhere. I had Kundalini. I had all these psychic visions. What the fuck? Over a breakup? Okay, something's going on here, right? And that's when I started looking around on the internet. And I found the whole twin flame thing. And here I am doing this for you lovely people. And by the way, I am permanently with my twin flame. She is permanently in my life. How about that shit? I'm going to share some of those secrets with you today. How I got that to happen. And it wasn't healing. Nothing wrong with healing. That's just not something you need to do for your twin, it turns out. That's one of the myths. Anyway, bottom of the deck, guys. We got the King of Wands in reverse. Ouch! Yeah, well, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Let me look at some of these other cards. Well, they've got the Two of Cups in the middle. Oh, really now? Oh, that's interesting. Huh. No shit. Well, okay. All right. I guess it depends on how you look at it. For some people, it's going to be bad news. For other people, it's going to be good news. Let's get into it, guys. So right here, right off the bat, recent past. The devil, dun, dun, dun. It says the shadow side, but that's the devil in this tarot deck. This is the Witch's Tarot that I am using today. So, devil in reverse, recent past, right? So this is the Divine Feminine reading. This is this obsession, the sleepless nights, the desperation. You don't know what you're going to do. Laying in bed at night, you can't stop thinking about this person. There's this sense of meaninglessness. You can't function. You can't function at your job. You can barely do things like eat. By the way, did I mention the obsessive thinking? Yes, I'm going to mention again. Because it's fucking the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me. Oh my God. It's like it's happening to you. What the fuck? Dude, and then again, like all the weird paranormal shit that happened afterwards. All right, so it seems like this unhealthy attachment. And let's be real, it is. But the aftermath of the experience, it's way different than if it was just some like regular breakup. And that's kind of how you can tell the difference. Like, yeah, this isn't a normal breakup. This is a paranormal breakup. Jeez Louise. Okay, so in your 3D situation, recent past, Divine Feminine, Strength in reverse, next to the Ten of Wands. So again, this is the being barely able to function. When you're going through that whole thing, you know, when I went through it, yeah, I couldn't do shit, like at my job. And by the grace of God, I was actually put into a position at my job, at that workplace, like right before the Dark Night of the Soul started, where nobody really expected me to do anything. The timing, you guys. Nobody was watching me. Nobody was giving me any work. My boss was like off in another world. I just came into work and sat at my desk and like looked at old emails all day, and I got away with it. Nobody was watching me or giving me anything to do. It was weird. And then as soon as the Dark Night of the Soul was over, I was switched back to my old department where I had to work again. Talk about a synchronicity. So hang in there if you're still in the middle of this shit. I know it's hard. It was hard to do everything else though. Like the only thing that I could really do in my daily life was like shower and go to the job place, and that was about it. I didn't even want to watch TV, dude. I wanted to come home from work at the end of the day and lay in my bed like a vegetable. I didn't even want to watch TV or anything like that. And then, you know, when the sun would start to go down, I'd start crying and bawling and heaving in the fetal position. And then I slept for about an hour, woke up and stared at the fucking ceiling all night with the obsessive thinking, what the fuck? It was the weirdest shit that's ever happened to me, dude. Over a 4-week little fling kind of thing. Weird, weird. And then, of course, all the weird psychic stuff that happened after that. Yeah, this is not normal, guys. This is not normal. This is paranormal. All right, it's a paranormal breakup. So, towards DM, so-called DM, your twin flame, right? Just like mine, she's DM. Page of Wands, Ace of Wands. So, this is kind of what you thought was going to happen. This is supposed to be like a new beginning for me. I thought it was going to be a nice romantic connection. I thought it was going to be a nice relationship or something. Yeah, that's what you thought. Ooh, that's why it's the devil in reverse, you guys. And we got this King of Wands in reverse too. And maybe that's where we need to shift gears a little bit and let's have a conversation about this. Because here's the thing that I figured out about your twin flame. This isn't soulmates, and it doesn't work anything like that. And the entire internet is telling you that it does. So, if you look around at the average messaging that you get about twin flames online, tell me the difference between what they're saying twin flames are and what people for years and years and years and years already called a soulmate. Yeah, there's no difference. So why have two names, two titles, two labels? Well, maybe it's because there's actually a thing called twin flames, yes, but most of the people on the internet are doing it the wrong way. And I'm not saying that to be a dick or anything, but guys, it's the internet, dude. What did you expect? Come on, when was the last time you went on the internet and tried to look for information about like investing or diet, exercise, like what food you're supposed to eat? There's something people like to fight about. All day long, there's like a million different ideas about what you're supposed to do. It doesn't seem to be working for anybody. Politics, there's another one. You know, home repair, I don't know, whatever, right? It's the internet, guys. It's just like that. It's getting so bad that there's even like a conspiracy theory. I don't know if I believe this, but they call it the dead internet theory because the internet is so full of like junk level information now. It's ridiculous for everything. Guys, twin flames isn't any different. There's a bunch of grifters who are actually usually very nice people. There's a couple of bad apples. So I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just telling you what it is, guys. And you guys know that. That's the way it is on there. So that's what you think this is, and the internet is reinforcing that. Remember I told you my twin flame is permanently in my life. I've coached over 7,000 twin flames, you guys. You're going to have to do things a little bit differently if you want your twin flame to come back, and I got some good news. Like I said, this could be good news for some of you and bad news for the rest of you. Right? So a window of opportunity is opening, Divine Feminine. We got the Two of Cups right at the heart of the reading. This is the ultimate relationship card. Partnership, relationship, right? The Lover's card is often confused for that. That card has more to do with like life-changing decisions, choices, right? So if you look at the artwork on the Lover's card, it's the Adam and Eve scene from the Bible with the fucking snake there and the tree of life and the tree of knowledge. And look at the decision they made. And look what happened after they made that decision, right? That's what that card is really about. This is the ultimate relationship partnership card, right? So here's what the tarot is trying to tell you. King of Wands in reverse. It's not about him or her. Your twin flame, again, could be a woman. It's not about so-called DM, guys. You are your twin flame, my friends. And I've got some very good news for you. You guys are the same soul. That is true. That's one of the things people on the internet get right. At least they're getting that part right? There's like two things everybody gets right about twin flames. One of them is what twin flames are, and the other one is like, there's something you can do to get them to come back. Yes, right? That's true. Because you have something that nobody else in the whole world has, guys. You are the same soul as your twin flame. Nobody else has that. Not even the karmic. Right? Yeah, there is something that you can do, and a very unique window of opportunity is opening here, you guys. I'm telling you, for you to start doing things a little bit differently, you're going to get different results. So, the running and chasing, I feel like this is it, guys. This is the end. And anything that could be going on in Divine Masculine's so-called karmic situation, well, that's going to be gone too, you guys. All right. Wheel of Fortune, next to the Six of Pentacles. So in your personal life, you've probably been receiving some kind of assistance, some kind of help to manage, to get through that whole situation, the whole dark night of the soul, right? Your friends, your boss, your family, something, right? And, you know, I mean, shit, that's not an accident. That's good. That's good because, guys, what the soul is trying to get you to do, well, it's not trying to get you to crash and burn to the point where you're living on the streets. It's trying to get you to wake up to the reality of who you really are, my friend. You are a soul. And you don't think your way there. You don't understand the soul. No healing, no clearing your karma, no healing your inner child, no balancing your inner feminine and masculine, no violet flame chant, no mirror exercise, no clearing your chakras, no energy clearings, no inner child work, no healing, no psychology, right? Nothing wrong with those things. On their own, those are good things. They are. But that works good for soulmates. So here we are back to that conversation. Everybody's treating this like soulmates, telling you to do a bunch of psychological gymnastics, healing, thinking different thoughts, feeling different emotions. Yeah. How's that working out for you? Guys, I didn't do any of that stuff, and I'm with my twin. So what did I do? Align with your soul. This isn't for you to crash and burn completely to the point where you're living in your car, guys. This is for you to remember that you are... Whoa! This is for you to remember that you got big feet. This is for you, Divine Feminine, to remember that you are consciousness. You're a soul, guys, and you don't think your way there. You don't figure out the soul. You experience it. You be it. You guys, this is beyond mind. Let me show you something. This is what I have all of my paid twin flame coaching students do. So this guy right here, Eckhart Tolle, is essentially the modern day Buddha, if you will, right? So these are the classical teachings of genuine Zen spiritualism. Buddha, Jesus, Paramahansa Yogananda, Ram Dass, Alan Watts, Eckhart Tolle, right? Charlotte Jocko Beck, all the big names in spiritualism. You know what the first thing they're going to tell you is? Watch this. You're going to love this shit. Chapter 1, you are not your mind. Now, this is not New Age either, my friends. New Age is a belief system. It is a religion. They call it New Age spiritualism. Most of them are nice enough people, but they think like spiritualism is like a personality type or something like that, right? That's what they're thinking. And that's why there's so much confusion on the internet about even fucking spiritualism. Oh my God, guys, no, you are the spirit. You are a soul. It's not a concept. It's not a set of emotional patterns. That's the mind. That's the personality, right? You got to go beyond mind, personality, identity. Oh, this is twin flames. This is what it's going to look like. Yeah, nope, that's soulmates, guys. You know, you could be a plumber and your twin flame is a school teacher, And, you know, you've never meditated in your whole life. You don't know anything about this. That happens all the time, guys. I've had people from the British Parliament in my program and fucking truck drivers and every walk of life, guys. This isn't a personality type, spiritualism. You got to do this, guys. This right here. I'm telling you, a doorway is opening, guys. If you start doing this the right way, you got to get in this line, guys. Genuine spiritualism, right? Stop chasing your twin flame. Let go of the twin flame myths. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry, guys. I know there's a lot of nice people on the internet who want to help you, but they're confused, guys, and they're confusing you. I'm with my twin. I've helped a lot of people to do it. I'm not trying to be a dick. I don't think I'm better than anybody else, guys. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you stop feeling like shit. I'm trying to get you, like, you're searching for answers. The search is over, guys. And I got just the thing. You should go check out my free twin flame coaching videos. Free 99. Free 99, guys. There's a playlist on my YouTube channel called The True Twin Flame Teachings. Go check that out. So it's over 140 videos, every twin flame question I've ever been asked. There's also a free masterclass, free. I got paid stuff too. We'll talk about that later. But I'm trying to hook you up, guys. If you want different results, you need to do something different. All the healing, psychology, energy clearings, chakras, blah, 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 all day long. It's not working, guys. You've been doing that stuff. It's not working. Try something different. There's another playlist on my YouTube channel called Twin Flame Success Stories, where I show you all the people, hundreds if not thousands, just in that playlist alone, that have left a testimonial. I know there's thousands. There's people that have made guest appearances, people leaving their testimonials all over my social media. I got the proof, guys. I'm not saying this to brag. I don't think I'm arrogant. I'm not better than anybody else, guys. I'm not, but I know my message is different, and it's working. It's working. Aren't you sick of feeling like shit? This is what you're waiting for. Look at this 5 of Pentacles next to the Knight of Swords. I mean, some of you guys watching, you actually want to double down on the suffering. Maybe not all of you watching. It's either that or some of y'all, you're like ready for a change. There's kind of 2 ways you can interpret this. That's why I'm saying this is kind of a weird reading because it could go either way. But that's usually what happens when you're about to be given a choice, guys. Fuck the suffering, man. Go within. Go within, guys. Don't let me forget to mention also how to go watch my free masterclass. There's a link in the description of every one of my long-form YouTube videos. It's called The #1 Twin Flame Mistake. Go check it out, guys. You got to bust the soulmate myth. That's the biggest myth about twin flames. This isn't soulmates. Doesn't work anything like it, guys. It's transcendentalism. That's it. You're not your mind. You're not your mind, guys. You've got the power to get your twin flame to come back. They got you blocked. They'll fucking unblock you. Straight up. Straight up. I see it all the time. I'm not making this up. There's testimonials all over my YouTube channel. You go check out my playlist. I'm trying to, please let me help you. That's what I'm trying to do up here. Please, I'll do anything to help you. I got all this free stuff. I got paid stuff. Come on. Come on, guys. Get on my channel. Use me. Use my resources. They work. If you met your twin flame, oh my God, guys, I'm telling you, once you get the message about this, you're going to have so much clarity, you guys. So go check that shit out, man. There's my True Twin Flame Teachings playlist. There's my masterclass. Get plugged in, guys. Do something. Do something. So whatever this decision is that you need to make, Knight of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles, I don't know, bro. Whatever it is, you're either going to double down on the suffering or you're going to fucking run away from it screaming like your hair is on fire. I would do the latter if I was you. You got 11 days left to take advantage of the discount that I have on my paid coaching, already affordable twin flame coaching right now, 25% off when you pay in full. This is the coupon code America, right? It was Independence Day this month. We're doing a sale all month long. This is going to be gone on July 31st, guys, 25% off. my twin flame coaching system, even my law of attraction coaching if you want it. But you got to hurry, guys. It's going to last forever. Okay, let's do an oracle card, my friends. And by the way, I just want to say, even if my twin flame coaching was expensive, it's actually twin flame coaching. I don't know that the price really matters, but I'll tell you what, it just so happens that I'm not trying to be a fucking dickwad and charge ridiculous prices. You know, there's twin flame coaches that charge $4,000, $5,000 to start, and then it doesn't even work. Fuck that, dude. That's actually not that uncommon. That is fucking ridiculous. That's almost criminal. Oh my God. I guess, I don't know, man. I don't know. If you're desperate and you'll pay any amount of money, then watch out. Watch out for the vultures, guys. And then there's other coaches. And again, you know, some people, they get critical of me. Kurt, you're always talking about other coaches. Why are you always doing that? Well, I'm not always talking about other coaches. I talk 50% of the time about what to not do. And I talk 50% of the time about what to do. And I just got to tell you guys, there's a lot of unethical, shitty people out there. And I'm not afraid to say something about it. That is some fucking bullshit. $5,000. And then there's other people that, you know, you pay them $200 to start. And then they nickel and dime the shit out of you for so long. They like breadcrumb the information out that by the time you're done, you paid them $1,200. Fuck that, guys. No way. We're not doing that shit. Get that shit out of here. And by the way, it's not even twin flame coaching. They're going to come at you with all the healing stuff. Oh my God, guys. So here's the deal. You go to my website, sign up for the introduction to the journey. There's payment plans. Even if you can't afford my already definitely affordable prices, which is actually for twin flame coaching, I've got payment plans. So I take the total package price and break it up into 6 payments. You pay one price 6 times, right? It's 6 payments, but you're paying one price. It's not a subscription. And you keep the videos for life, or at least as long as I'm alive. It's not a subscription. I'm not going to fucking breadcrumb you. Fuck that shit. On top of that, it's 60 hours. And we send you more videos after 6 months for no additional charge. Ha! And then there is group coaching, right? But guys, I'm telling you, everything is in there. Everything. Immediate action steps. How to get going right away. Shut down the obsessive thinking. Shut down the running and chasing. Shift into your soul. You don't think your way into your soul, guys. You don't heal your way in there. You don't uncover the soul, right? This isn't what you think it is, you guys, literally. And then what do I do when they come back? What do I do if I fuck up? What's it like to be with them? Everything, guys. Everything is in there. And the kitchen sink. So go check it out, guys. I'm trying really hard to convince you that somebody figured it out. You don't have to believe me. It's fine. You cannot believe me. No problem. I got all this proof. No problem, guys. Why am I trying so fucking hard to give you free stuff, paid stuff? Why? Why do I try so hard? Because I was in your shoes, guys. I was in your shoes, and that shit fucking sucked. All right. Acceptance. I'm telling you, guys, I already know what this is all about, Divine Feminine. The soul is acceptance. I tell my students this all the time, you guys. The soul doesn't care about outcomes. The mind does. The ego, the personality, right? This retained sense of self. It's a bunch of like emotional and mental imprints that you've been accumulating since you were a child, right? The ego, the id, the personality, right? That's not you. You are beyond that. You are this consciousness who is just being, just existing, and that's all. Nothing else, nothing beyond that, guys. Just existing, and that's all. And it accepts what is. It's not thinking about what is, having preferences about what is. It looks at what is, and it says, that's just what is. So you got to start there. If you're looking at the situation with your twin flame right now, and you're thinking about it, and you're going, I wish it was different. First of all, that's not you. Second of all, that's definitely not the soul. The soul is you. The soul doesn't have preferences. The soul would actually look at the situation and go, it's fine. It is what it is. By the way, the soul is your twin flame and you. You guys are the same soul. So your soul up in heaven is looking down at the both of you and going, you guys need to get married or else. You need to hurry up now. No, fuck that. The soul, you guys are simultaneous incarnations of the same soul. Both of you are the same soul. Interesting. I'm telling you, you guys, this works way different than what the internet is telling you, you guys. I'm telling you. You don't have to listen to me. Okay, but again, this could be your reward, guys. Let go of the outcome with your twin flame. They come back. It works the opposite of the way that you would think it does. I call that the twin flame paradox. All right, that's why we're getting this King of Swords. So I don't know, guys. This could be the end of the running and chasing, the desperation. I don't know, guys. The choice is yours. The choice is yours. You're a soul. You got to do soul stuff, guys. It's very simple. Okay, so 3D situation. All the old shit is going away. Yes, that is true. So Knight of Cups in reverse next to the Three of Cups. You're going to have a lot of support from your friends, family, associates, people around you. The universe is going to start hooking you up, you guys, to carry you through this experience all the way to the end. And all the old stuff is falling away. Yes, it's true. That stuff is going away. I have a saying, sometimes you got to tear down the old piece of shit shack first to make way for the big, beautiful crystal castle that we're going to build in its place. It is kind of painful. When those things start falling away, getting torn away, I get it, guys. I went through a divorce. I had to leave my job. I moved. Like everything was 100% all the way completely different. It was nuts. Now, it was also awesome. It was like being gifted a blank slate, you guys. And I can fix that baby up any way I want it. And I'm telling you, yeah, I am living my best life. That's right. But that's the byproduct of what you need to do, guys, which is being. You got to let go of the outcome. That's why it's the Six of Cups and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. This is your spiritual ascension, guys. And you're not becoming spiritual. Ram Dass has a movie film called Becoming Nobody. You're unbecoming this mask of identity. That's what it is, guys. Don't start with, oh, I'm spiritual now. I got to do spiritual things and wear spiritual clothes and buy crystals, which that's fine. I got crystals. I don't know. They're kind of fun, but that's it, guys. That's not what makes me spiritual. You can't buy spiritual at the store. It's just consciousness, guys. That's all it is. That's all it is. It's really very simple. So there you go, guys. Interesting reading today. Lots of resources. Trying to hook you up here, you guys. Have a great Sunday. Hit that like button on your way out. Also, please don't forget to hit the bell notification icon button when you subscribe so you get notifications whenever I post a video. Bye.